Good evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever in the world that you are today. My name is Mike Godecker, the founder and creator of the Silver Crow Method and the social network Shaman. We have another meditation today that we're going to do called The Knife Laid Down, which is about grounding, about getting rid of cords, and all those things that kind of get stuck to us through our daily life and arguments and people that hurt us and force us to think that we are the martyrs, even though we are not. So with that, I'd like you to focus on the breathing like we do in the out there exercises, breathing in through your nose, a short pause, and then breathing out through your mouth. And let's do that 3 times. Let's get to the place where we want to start preparing for this meditation. So we breathe in through our nose. We hold the breath, and then we breathe back out through our mouth. We'll do it again. Breathe in through our nose. Hold that breath, and then breathe out through our mouth. One more time, we'll breathe in through our nose. Hold the breath, and slowly breathe out through our mouth. This breathing exercise comes from Wuji meditation and other Tai Chi Qigong types of practices that train the nervous system to calm down and to get us out of fight or flight mode, which is very common for people in the digital age because we spend a lot of time on computers and on Instagram or other social media accounts. The objective here is just to remember that we consciously calm ourselves back down again and try to get out of that stress mode so that we can let our body relax, our brain relax, and listen to the things that we're talking about in this meditation. And I'll just start the clock just to make sure that we're there on time. So with that, sit or lie down comfortably in a place where you will not be disturbed for the next minutes of this meditation. Could be 10 to 15 minutes. If you're a little bit slower, then around 20 minutes. You decide how long you need, how long you want. So just sit and lie down comfortably in a chair or in a sofa, a place where you have the shutters closed, a little bit darker so the sunlight doesn't disturb you, and just come to that space where you breathe in and out. Maybe close your eyes while I talk to you, and we'll go through this meditation. Again, put one hand on your heart and one on your lower belly. Inhale through the nose, pause, and then exhale through the mouth. As you do that, let the pause become the place that you can rest. Breathing in through your nose, the pause, and then breathing out through your mouth. Notice during the pause that rest. Notice the rest and the pause as everything calms down, and then breathing out again. As you breathe in and out, imagine roots growing from your spine into the earth, steady, neutral, and patient. You are not bracing. You are supported. Reaching all the way down into the earth, letting you ground any negative energy that you may feel. Flows through your body down into the earth, deep, deep, deep down. Send all that negative stuff, all that tension, send it out from your spine down through your toes into the earth. Send it all down. And notice how you start to relax a little bit more with your breathing and sending all that stuff away. Any stress or tension, any hurt or negative feelings, push it out. When you're ready, let's continue, taking a few more moments to be in this quiet space. Being grounded through our connection with the floor and the earth, wherever we are. If you're sitting in an apartment building, imagine that these roots go all the way down through the entire building into the floor, down into the earth, deep, 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 wherever you are. Feel that connection. Bring to mind a person or event that still tugs at you. Do not relive it. Simply notice where it lives in the body. Breathe into that place without commentary. As you breathe into that place, silently say to yourself, I see the cord. I do not feed it. I see the cord. I do not feed it. Visualize a simple blade in your hand, not for harm, but for habit. Notice how heavy that blade is in your hands. How tired your arm feels holding that blade. As it becomes heavier and heavier, then place that blade on the ground. No drama, no speech, just placement. As you place the blade down on the floor, feel the immediate lightness. Now see any cords thinning on their own that may be attached to you, certain areas of your body, maybe the heart or the head, the arms, the abdomen, the legs, wherever you have felt that tugging before. See those cords thinning on their own. Not cut, not burned. They simply fade because there is no reaction anymore. There is no rehearsal of those events that created them. There's no fuel. Picture these cords thinning. No reaction, no rehearsal, no fuel. Repeat to yourself slowly, I withdraw my energy. I reclaim my field. I withdraw my energy. I reclaim my field. I withdraw my energy. I reclaim my field. Now slowly return your attention to your breathing and the body. Know this truth in your bones. Stillness is not weakness. It is the end of intrusion. Stillness is not weakness. It is the end of intrusion. As you say these things and internalize them, breathing in and out, see the difference when you started this meditation and where you are now. Cords were there. They start to fade. They disappear. Not because they are burned or taken away, but because you do not pay attention to them. You do not give them fuel. You do not give them any energy. And without that fuel and energy, they cannot stay connected to you. And when you're done with this meditation, write down where you saw those cords, where they thinned, where they are completely gone. If you'd like to discuss these things after the meditation, then you're more than welcome to come to our Facebook page, Silver Crow SNS, the Silver Crow Method and Social Network Shaman group. Join the group and we'll discuss these topics. Or we can discuss these in one-to-ones. This meditation comes from the principles of shamanic healing, of Buddhism, and different types of religions that are out there, whichever one aligns the best with you. These principles are universal. Letting go of revenge and hate and negative energy no longer gives those connections or cords that are connected to you, holding you back, any more fuel. Once you withhold that energy and that fuel, these cords thin and they disappear. They no longer have a hold over you. And that we hold on to things like revenge. They hurt us more than they hurt the person that hurt us, because we still live in that place that caused that pain. In doing this meditation and saying stillness is not weakness, it is the end of intrusion, we let go and no longer fuel those points. We let go for ourselves, for our sovereignty, not to forgive someone else, but to set ourselves free. And now, when you're ready, slowly open up your eyes, breathing in and out, and feel the difference. The Silver Crow Method. My name is Mike Goedeker, and thank you for being with me on this meditation of dropping the knife or laying down the knife. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your comments.